Greetings in the matchless name of our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Peter Bobby Favored, son and daughter of Most High God, Shalom. I don't know what you may be going through now, but I am here to encourage you this hour. Don't give up no matter the storms, be still for God is doing a new thing. The Bible tells us that. Encourage one another daily, as long as it is called today, so that none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness. Heb 3 verses 13, God commanded that his people encourage each other because he knows we need it. In the Gospel of John, Jesus warned that in this world you will have trouble, which he then followed with a much-needed encouragement. But take heart, I have overcome the world, John 16 verses 33. An extraordinary ordinary life. Therefore be imitators of God, as beloved children. And walk in love, as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us, a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God, Ephesians 5 verses 1-2. Let me tell you how God brings people into his house, how he speaks to them and how he saves them. The Lord builds his church through the testimonies of light shining forth from those who love him. He's able to do this not because these servants use the right methods, but because they live the right life. Christ's life produces light in homes, neighborhoods, cities and workplaces. How is this life obtained? It comes down to every saint living right, beyond reproach, as examples of God's mercy. Such servants deal with others honestly and selflessly, with no dark part in them. They lead lives wholly devoted to Jesus and are ready to serve others at all times. This is the kind of life that Paul exhorted the Ephesian church to have. He says a little later, "For at one time you were darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light," Ephesians 5 verses 8. We are only able to bring light to our communities when we are full of Christ's life ourselves. We have to live out the message we bring if we want to preach it with any power. God help us to remember that the light shines through in the little things of life. You can also use this video as an opportunity to encourage other person somewhere who needs to be encouraged by sharing with them. Get started. Who can you encourage right now? Who has blessed you recently that you can thank? What verse can you share with them? How might God use it? May the Lord do more than we can imagine through just a little encouragement. Ephesians 3 verses 20-21. Be blessed always. Shalom.
This broadcast has brought to you by Golden Eagles Christian Fellowship International Ministries.